Hey there! This is entitled 10 Oracles for the Next 10 Months. I've numbered each of my oracles here that I've chosen and placed in alphabetical order, ones that I just have not been using, and it's a shame. I need to get to them. I've also put out on this cloth the next 10 months. So January and February I've turned down. And then we go all the way around the wheel. But in the center, I've got some crystals, and they've all got their name or what crystal it is on top, plus a number. So what I'm going to do is put the camera back in its holder, and I'm going to start with March. And I'm going to pick one of the crystals that has a number on it and see which deck it corresponds to. Then we're going to put it out on the cloth and take a look at a few of those cards. Okay, so I'm going to sit so I can't see in the bowl. We're working on March, the next month arriving. And I'm going to pick a stone or a crystal in here and see what one for March I'm working with. So, get this in focus. I'm working with Aventurine, and I'm working with deck 9. So let's push this to the side, put that by March, and here is my deck for March. Deck number 9, stone number 9 for March. This is actually an oracle deck and a tarot mix. The others are all just oracles, but you can see it's a 65 card deck. So I don't know how they can call it a tarot, but this is by John Holland, put out by Hay House, and the title is The Psychic Tarot. And inside it says Oracle deck, and obviously I did some work with it. Now, I'm not sure what cloth I'm going to use. I might try to create one for each month. This is what the backs look like. And they are glossy, but they're thinner than some of the other oracles that I've seen. So they're not in order, and I'm just going to adjust the camera again so you can see. Okay, so this is what the cards look like. They are different colors. They have one name or title to go with it. And let's just see if there's anything in the book about this type of deck that we're going to be working with. So on the back of the book there, you can see that the creator is a psychic medium, John Holland, who imparts techniques that he has practiced himself and taught in his workshops. And developing our psychic ability, colors, symbology, shapes, words, and card spreads. And he does have a yearly forecast in here, a 5-card spread. So we're looking at the past, present, and future, and our typical 3. But you know, even if it's just one card, that's fine. So this is for March. Okay, so now I am focusing on a deck for April and a stone to go with it. So let's see what it says. Okay. In April, I'm working with agate and the principles of agate. So we're going to put that there, and the number on it for the deck is 7. So I go over to my little shelf here, and number 7, I'm going to be working with the Kuan Yin Oracle. So I kind of like this oracle, and it's been on my altar a lot, but I haven't used it lately since I did set the altar up and I had that issue sort of around the Mary Magdalene. And I've already done videos on her, so if you want to refer back to that, you can. But this will be my deck for April. And I do like the writing in here, and I really like the artwork. So let's see what it looks like. So those are the backs, which are absolutely gorgeous. And let's just put a few cards down and see. Gonna zoom in for that one. Again, it has words on the bottom that can stimulate our thoughts. See if I can bring that a little closer. There we are. And as far as I remember, the information is quite thorough and stimulating. So that is April. Okay, so we're on to the month of May. We're going to be using the Picture Jasper Stone and deck number 3. So if I go over here, number 3, that is the Grace Cards by Cheryl Richardson. So I'll set that aside. That's what the backs look like. And they're talking about a force of energy available to guide our life with our best interests at heart. So we have the card to awaken. I like the way the words are on this deck a little better than the other two. You get one word. And they look a little bit more inviting to me in that it sort of allows you to let your mind ramble with the pictures. Just trying to get that better in focus for us. So that is for the month of May. All right, we're moving on to June, and we'll see what we get. Okay, bring that closer. Come on, there we go. So I'm working with Honey Calcite and deck number 1. So that is the Enchanted Map, and I used to really like working with this. This is Colette Baron-Reid. Let's see what it has to offer. So there are the backs, and they are a pretty good cardstock, a lot thicker than the other ones. They are numbered for easy access of looking up in our book. The borders are not too intrusive. I like the nature effect that come into these cards. Kind of a playful one, follow the leader. That one is quite different. That one is really nice. So that is a few cards from the Map Oracle. All right, we are down to July so far, and let's see. This one is Aquamarine, and I'll be working with deck 5. So let's see what that one is. This is one of my newer ones, the Herbal Astrology pocket oracle. So let's see what this one is. The backs on these are so pretty. Really, really like that. And it's a matte. It's fairly sturdy. And you've got the one word, the numbers, and another little stimulating word there. So that was for, bring it up close, sorry, for offering. So it's going to give us some ideas, I think, for either essential oils or herbs we can use at the altar. And definitely with the size, you could do multitude of cards because they fit better on the altar. So that is the herbal astrology. Kind of neat. All right, we're getting down there. We're heading into August, and our stone is going to be Tiger Eye and deck number 6. So 6 is a newer one for myself, the Intuition Oracle, and this is from my collection of Monte Farber and Amy Zerner, and I just did a review on this one. I'm really liking this deck. So it's going to be hard to keep it out of my hands till August because I like it so much. So, big, bold, colorful, and artistic. And if you like her work, as I say, there is a review of it. And I have yet to work through the book completely, but I am looking forward to it. So that is the Intuition Oracle. Alrighty then, so we are on to September now, and I'm going to reach in. And this one is going to be deck number 10 and working with obsidian. Okay, we'll place that there, move this back. Deck number 10, that is the Spirit Animal Oracle. So that is nice. And this is by Colette Baron Reid again. So let's take a little look at it. It's got a flip-top box. It's matte finish. And I do like the backs, the calming effect that it gives. It's a little bit nicer artwork. Very, very detailed. And I'm just going to see who the artist is on this one. Okay, the artist for this artwork, you can see it right there. Native New Yorker who now lives in Los Angeles with husband, soulmate, and best friend, Daniel. So that is the artist, and you can see it's a really good guidebook with photos of the cards included. So they are numbered. Let's take a look at them. They're a little bit hard to separate, a little bit sticky. Bold, colorful, easy to see at the altar, especially if you've got candlelight going on. As I say, they're a little bit difficult though, because they want to stick together even though they're matte. So that one looks like a fun one. So that leaves us coming up to October. So we need a deck and a stone. October is going to be Milky Quartz and deck number 2. Deck number 2 is the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. 53 cards. Let's see. Most of these decks I'm showing are Hay House decks, so they have pretty good books with them. Let's take a peek and see what we're getting here. Okay, woman holding a coin. Your door to personal healing and happiness. There's a lot of detail in there. That looks like a nice deck. The yin and the yang. And the backs of these, if I didn't show them, look like that. I like ones like that where you can sort of get lost in the imagery. All tied up like the Eight of Swords. So that one looks like a fun deck as well. Well, there's only 2 decks and 2 stones left. And let's just see. Amethyst. And this will be deck number 8. So November is going to be Amethyst, and it's going to be the Mother Mary Oracle. You know, spending a month with each deck should really connect me a lot easier. And you really get to know the cards. So that is what the backs look like. And look at the color. They're nicely numbered. I love the typeface that they did down there. Really, really nice. Kind of large, so probably be picking just one card with these ones. They don't stick together like the other deck. So quite nice. Our Lady of Comfort. Really nice card. Okay. So there's no choices here. We're down to the last one. There it is. Yellow Quartz, deck number 4. So that takes us all the way through to December. And that deck is going to be Healing Cards by Carolyn Miss and Peter. I'll let you try to pronounce that one. An older deck that I thrifted, 50 cards. You can see I paid $2.99 for that. Decks just seem to find me. So let's see what this one looks like. Now these are a little bit different in that we have information on the front and the back. So, to be sure of the road, close your eyes and walk in the dark. Expand that one a little bit. There you go. Lots of color. Not necessarily a border. And you really wouldn't have to have the book out beside you if you're just doing a little meditation, because there's words there to help us. And don't forget, we got all this on the back. So, happy is the one who attends to the needy. So let's pick one card to finish with. See if we can get a message for working with our 10 oracles and 10 gemstones over the next many months. Let's see. Well, memories are clever, imposters making it appear that an experience or relationship cannot be healed. If you believe that, how can you heal your body or protect your health? Replace imposters with a higher truth. And there we have the wellness card. Wellness is our natural state. Disease, or dis-ease as some people say, is an imposter. So, man, this looks like it's going to be fun for me. I've just got to record it in my book, and I'll show you that. Just in case any numbers should come off or names off the stones. It's going in here with the month, the deck, and the stone. And this is all within the book that I started with the Magdalene. So hang on a second. There we go. So, if you've been watching my videos, I've completed some work, I think, with her for the time being. But I have a lot of pages in here. Started with her, which is an oracle. And I'm going to continue the rest of the year, the next 10 months, with this book and some calligraphy pen and time at the altar. And it'll be interesting to see what cloth I bring or if I create one. We'll just see how these decks inspire me for my year ahead. Well, I hope that was fun for you. Lets you know how I'm continuing my spiritual practice and the decks that I've chosen. And if you want to jump in and have a little fun with this, I'd love to see the decks that you get to pick and the stones or whatever else you want to bring to the cards.